just talk a little bit to make sure you're
Yep. Can you hear me? All good? Perfect. Sounds good.
Chris, why don't you just start by telling us your name and your position?
For sure. My name is Christian Velasquez. I'm a senior here at Florida State University, and I'm the current IFC president.
All right. Let's do. Can you describe your role in the IFC Executive Board and what your main responsibilities are?
For sure, yeah. So my main responsibilities is overseeing the Executive Council. We make sure to implement all the different ideas that we have within here in IFC. I also work directly with our 19 chapter presidents to make sure that they're hitting all of their different FSL milestones and continue to contribute positively to the community. Finally, most importantly, I kind of serve a lot of the times like a figurehead for the community and go out and talk at different events and kind of just show that we are more than just social beings.
In what ways do you see fraternity men involved in leadership roles across campus?
Yeah, I think we hold a lot of different leadership roles all across campus, particularly within student government. The last couple student body presidents have all kind of been IFC men. Additionally, a lot of different sports clubs, a lot of different, just different areas around the Division of Student Affairs. We hold a lot of different leadership positions in. Additionally, a lot of people in upper admin were Greek, IFC men, whether they went here or not, and we just continue to show our best light around the school.
How has being an IFC shaped your college journey?
IFC has shaped my college journey a lot. It's helped me improve a lot within my leadership abilities, helps me improve my confidence as a person and being able to speak in front of thousands of people. It has helped me to continue to grow as a man as well, whether that be socially, professionally, and academically. My brothers continue to push me to be a better man day in and day out.
I'm trying to find, should I give you another good one? These have all been great answers so far, thank you.
Betty. I can do alumni really.
Yeah, what other guys do we have like on like specific positions or here?
We have
VPPR.
Camden's VPIA, and Josh. Yeah, Josh is, I mean, obviously, yeah, TK's Rush, and then Josh is VP of Scholarship and Service.
Okay, perfect. So I'll save those questions for him.
Yeah.
You want me to ask you something about alumni?
Yeah, I can hit alumni is good because I got my first internship through Simacai alum.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So, what role do alumni play in supporting FSU fraternities and the IFC?
Yeah, I think alumni serve a big role in helping us get our foot in the door in a lot of different industries. I personally want to go into policy and government, and alumni literally sent a message in one of our chats saying anyone who wants to work at the Capitol to hit me up. Within a week after, I had an internship at one of the premier lobbying firms here in Tallahassee. From there, it's kind of helped me shape my career within government affairs as I try to get internships while still in school. And actually, when I went to Comcast this last summer, he was one of my directors, so it was a very full circle moment to see him as an alumni help me get my first internship, and then as my junior internship, my final internship, also work with him.
Okay, thank you. You think that's good for first? I mean, that's like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's up to you. Ask as many questions as you want to.
Okay, yeah.
If you think you have enough, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, like editing-wise, you think you have enough based off all those answers to work with? Because we're going to have like 3 different interviews, 4 different interviews.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm just editing what you tell me to edit, though. Like, you pick what's in the script.
Yeah, I know. I'll ask you one more just to be safe.
Bet.
How does your position help support the fraternities under IFC?
It helps support because I get to be a liaison between IFC and FSL and work with the different great staff support that we have within the office to ensure that we're meeting university expectations and guidelines to continue to excel as an IFC community.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I mean, I think that's good. Let me go ahead and move on to the next one.
Betty.
Whatever you want.
Just go ahead and tell us your name and your position.
My name is Camden Ruthie. I am the Vice President of Internal Affairs for IFC.
Can you describe what a typical week looks like for you in your role?
Yeah, so Monday mornings we have an executive board meeting where we all get together, kind of give reports about what we've done over the past week and what we're going to present to the presidents on Friday. From Tuesday to Thursday, just coming into the office, interacting with people and all the councils and all the staff. And then we have our President's Council from 1 to 2 on Fridays where we get together with all the chapter presidents.
What has been the most rewarding part of your Greek life experience?
I would say that's a loaded question. There's so many things, but just reaping the benefits of brotherhood as a whole. There's been so many opportunities where I've had guys cover my back, help. It's gotten me a job. It's been great, just building up leadership skills, all sorts of things. I have so many great things to say about it. So.
All right. Let's see. I'm trying to ask you like a good question question for your position. Alumni. You have anything to say about alumni and stuff, or lifelong connections?
Yeah, so I mean, it's said a lot, but the guys that I've met, I'm confident some of them will be at my wedding, be my groomsmen. They're just lifelong relationships I've made, and the alumni connections they're good to tap into. It's also it makes you push yourself to reach out to them and kind of follow up. So.
Are we picking up any of the people talking out there?
I don't think so. I can't hear
It's
you.
just a little.
Okay.
I can close the
Yeah, I
door,
was
actually.
gonna say, you probably should close the doors.
Yeah.
Save system
I
on
can
the
hear the
background.
headphones though, so I think we should be good. Bob mic's usually pretty good at
Yeah, no.
not picking up other stuff.
Alright, let me follow you. So your internal affairs. So you're mainly just like that's not internal affairs, but if you could describe FSU Greek life in one word, what would it be and why?
Just be the number one, I think.
Alright. Okay. Let me see. How do fraternities contribute to FSU beyond social events?
That's a great question. So on campus, all 5 councils are very involved. They work with each other, work with the community. Obviously, philanthropy is a very big part of what goes on with all of our chapters. It's just about growing everyone, the community, your brotherhood, helping back, giving back on campus.
Alright. Do you think that's good? Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet.
Okay. Just realized I didn't give you a Y on the number 1.
Alright,
Roll them whenever you want.
Alright, Tiki, why don't you start by just telling us your name, your position, and what your position kind of entails?
Yeah, all right. So I'm Tyler Knight. I'm the Vice President of Membership for IFC. All right. Look at you. Okay, I was thinking to look at the camera. Yeah, my fault. Look at you. I got you. Yeah, no problem.
Alright, go ahead.
All right, cool. So I'm Tyler Knight, the Vice President of Membership. Basically, the main things with my position is organizing, structuring, and running all of the rush process for the entire campus. Basically trying to get all these new P&Ms to come in, whether it's spring or fall. Also getting my group of rush mentors and rush captains to really make it a great process and keep adding kids to our chapters on campus.
What do you think makes FSU Greek life stand out from other schools?
I just think with FSU Greek life, there's a lot of structure and organization that a lot of other schools don't have. I think IFC does a really good job of actually showing that they care and trying to help out their students, and a lot of wanting to make leadership growth and just growth of character in general for our men. I think there's a lot of intricate details that go on behind the scenes that people don't understand that may seem annoying at times, like say our open house or orientation for rush or just all the different events and milestones we have. But I think at the end of the day, if you truly embrace those things, it not only makes you a better man, but just a better, more well-rounded person for your future.
FSU fraternities consistently thrive in recruitment. Why do you think so many students want to join?
I would just say it's a lot of like the reputation of IFC. Obviously, like you've said and people know, we are ranked as the #1 Greek life in the entire country. And I think a lot of that goes back to the reputation. So these kids come in and they see all these chapter awards on chapters' Instagrams, or they just hear about how awesome Greek life is and how the leadership opportunities you can get on campus to be involved in things. And I think a big one really that I see a lot is like the LinkedIn connections and all these people you see making connections right out of college with an alumni or something. But I think it really is just the reputation we have out there, that we're all just so clean cut, organized, just very respectful, and just a great community really influences these kids to be like, wow, I want to be a part of something bigger.
How does IFC support chapters during recruitment week?
I think pretty big amount, honestly. Obviously, we have it all arranged with the orientation to get the kids prepared off RIP, and then also open house is really getting those kids to your doors. We also have those Rush Week events set up for them, so really a lot of opportunities for the chapters to meet all these P&Ms and really get to know them, decide if there's someone who's right for their values, and then vice versa for the P&Ms as well. But we really try to make sure, I meet with the presidents a lot, I meet with the Rush chairs all the time, and we really train these Rush mentors and captains from all these different chapters. We really do think, I think we do a great job of getting these kids to the door, doing 99% of that to get them there, and then 1% on the chapter to just excel and do exactly what makes them different. But yeah, I think you could ask anybody. I think they feel supported a lot, and I really try my best to make sure that every chapter thrives in their own way.
And then I'll ask you one, and when you answer it, can you like, kind of repeat the question back to me
Yeah.
a little bit, like as you're saying it? Why did you join Greek life at FSU?
Yeah, so I mean, why did I join Greek life at FSU is like truly, I think about that a lot. We always talk like JP, and he's always like, what's your why? This is one I think all the time. It's just really, one goes back a lot to my dad. He was also in Greek life. He was the same chapter as me. And I always saw how he grew up around his friends, and all the people I grew up around were basically connections with that. So I've always found that to be so cool, like your lifelong friends and everything like that. But just when I came here and found my chapter, I just found a lot of really cool guys, and I thought there was a great brotherhood and a lot of great connections. Found a lot of guys like my PC brothers, like just really so many good people that I like to surround myself with. And then even venturing further into actually getting involved in IFC, I don't think I'd be the same person I am without Greek life at all. Just again, making all those connections. I now have connections all over campus. I've got connections at places I don't even know. Like, people know me and I don't even know them, which I think is just awesome sometimes. Like, it's like, it really makes you feel good about yourself. But yeah, just again, just so many connections and networking and just staying busy too. Like, I like to have the responsibility, and I just want to now keep giving back to what FSL has really done for me. Like, Greek life has become such an integral part of my life, so I want to keep promoting it and encouraging others to join that as well.
I think that's perfect. Thank you, TK.
Yeah, no problem.
Whatever you want.
Okay, well, just go ahead and tell us your name, your position, and like kind of what your position entails.
Yeah, my name's Kyle Lamb. I am the current IFC VP of Public Relations. So basically what that entails is that I take care of the marketing strategy for IFC. I handle updating our websites, our social medias like Instagram. We actually did 1.2 million views on Instagram last month alone. And I also just help out with any public relations materials with philanthropy, service opportunities, things like that, all related to IFC.
All right, perfect. And then for the next questions, like as I ask them, can you kind of like repeat the question back to me as you answer it? So like
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So what would you say are some large misconceptions about Greek life?
Yeah, some large misconceptions of Greek life. Definitely the whole party aspect of things. Although we do social events, I think the biggest thing that people can take away from Greek life is the personal development and leadership development. All the opportunities that I had to start out in college was stemming from my fraternity. I got to learn about career development skills, even just personal self-reliance skills like changing a tire, things like that that I see people oversee all the time when they consider rushing a fraternity.
Okay, what would you tell to a freshman who's like looking to join a fraternity and is kind of on the fence about it?
Yeah, for any freshman rushing a fraternity, definitely what do they want to get out of it? It's really what you make of the experience. And in terms of FSU IFC, I feel like we're all looking for well-rounded men, not just guys that only care about school, only care about going out, only care about social relations. It's being able to balance all those responsibilities. That's what makes a fraternity man. And if that's someone you can see yourself going into, then definitely would recommend rushing.
What skills have you gained in this role that you think will help you after college?
Some skills in this role, definitely just these soft skills I've developed, being able to shake a person's hand, look at them in the eyes, little things like that, little interactions make a huge difference. I feel like first impressions are the biggest difference maker in terms of building relationships, and you just pick up little things every here and then the longer that you're in Greek life.
Right, I think that's perfect. Between the other things, the short and sweet is perfect.
I think fraternity alumni tend to give back more than non-Greek alumni just because of how close the brotherhood are. There's a lot of opportunities to get involved within Greek life and within your chapter that tends to be a lot more meaningful for these alumni, so then they want to give back to their chapters eventually. When they do graduate, they want the best for their organization. They want a place to be able to come back to on game days or whenever they do come up and visit Florida State. So those people tend to give back more and support their organizations just because they invested so much into the organization that they want to continue that for other students and other future alumni of their organizations as well.
Okay, awesome. Can you talk a little bit more about philanthropy? So you said scholarship, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so can you talk a little bit more just about like scholarships and how like the IFC, you're more likely to get like better scholarships through the IFC than if you were like a non-Greek fan?
Yeah. So when it comes to scholarships within IFC, there's two different avenues to talk about. Personally, for us, we distribute a scholarship to anywhere from 3 to 5 students every semester. The ranges depend on how many we take, but we offer need-based initiatives to our members. So that's to outstanding members of the community that have a good GPA, that display that financial need, and it's our way of kind of supporting our students who put a lot into the community and put a lot into their own chapters. And then when it comes to individual chapters as well, they have national scholarships with their own organizations that give them money based off of their achievements, their involvements within the fraternity, their involvements around campus, stuff like that. So there's a lot more organizations that tend to support Greek life students, and especially within IFC when it comes to scholarships than non-Greeks. And they give us the opportunity to be able to continue our involvement within our fraternities without having to stress about the money part or having to worry about dues.
Great. Let me see. You said scholarship and what? What was the other half?
Service.
Service?
Mm.
Okay. We have philanthropy and service here, so how do you think community service impacts the way people view Greek life?
I think community service is a great way, very positive way that people tend to view Greek life. We at Florida State have a mandate where every member of the community is supposed to have 5 hours per semester, but a lot of our chapters, for the vast majority, overstep that qualification, and they end up doing a lot more community service than they need to. It just displays a good light for our community, whether it would be our Panhellenic, MGC, MPHC, IFC, UGC communities, whichever council it is. It sheds a good light, and it really shows that our students are here to give back to our communities, whether it be through philanthropy or physical manual labor, community service. But then again, it's just a good way to give back and a good way for us to really get involved within Tallahassee.
All right. I mean, I think that was perfect, bro. You killed it. Honestly, I think we had everything. The Interfraternity Council isn't just celebrating a title. It's celebrating a culture, one that creates leaders, inspires service, and keeps alumni engaged for a lifetime.